Hello friends, today's topic is food. Where does it come from? This topic is from class 7 NCERT science subject, and this is the chapter number 1, food. Where does it come from? So we will see this chapter. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so first question comes in our mind that why do we require food? Okay, see, food is very essential component. Okay, water, food and light we need to survive or to live the life, okay, on the earth. So we need water, we need food, and we need light also, okay, as we have learned in standard first to fifth. We have learned that we require, not only we, okay, means not only human beings, plants, animals also required these three basic things to live. Okay, so the second question comes in our mind that what are the sources? Okay, what are the sources of food? So before we go for the sources, first I will read out and then I will explain to you. Okay, so say if I start reading from first line, what did you eat at home today? Find out what your friends ate today. Did you eat the same kind of food yesterday and today? We all eat different kinds of food at different times, isn't it? So the first one, 1.1 is the 1.1 is uh, food variety. Okay, so that is activity 1. So this is one type of small activity for you. By doing this activity we will get to know that how many types of food varieties are there. Okay, so activity 1, ask your friends in the school about the items they would be eating during a day. See if you can also get this information from friends staying in different states of India, so that we can get to know that in different states of India what people are eating. Okay, because consumption of food varies from place to place. It is not same throughout the world or throughout the India also. Okay, so it varies from place to place. So list all the items in your notebook as given in table 1.1 for as many fields as possible. So you have to make this table. What do we eat? Just a name of the student or friend here, and food items eaten in a day. Suppose you have eaten chocolate, so you write chocolate. You have eaten pizza, so you write pizza, like that. Okay, then what to do with this list we will see next. Okay, so these are the examples. Suppose idli sambar, fish curry. Okay, so these are different food items. So now there seems to be so much variety in the food that we eat. Okay, that figure we have seen. What are these food items made of? Okay, now if you have done this activity 1, you will get to know that so many food items are there to eat. Okay, so now we will study further. Okay, so suppose you have eaten chocolate, you have eaten pizza, you have eaten rice. Okay, you have eaten laddu, you have eaten sweet. Okay, any other sweet. So we should think that how it is made, or they are coming from where they are coming. So see here, think about rice cooked at home. We take raw rice and boil it in water. Just two materials or ingredients are needed to prepare a dish of boiled rice. On the other hand, some food items are made with many ingredients. To prepare vegetable curry, we need different kinds of vegetables, salt, spices, oils, and so on. So you have listed, maybe you have listed out this from this table. So many items, food items are there. Now what to do? Different items are there. Suppose rice is there, dal is there. Say dairy products like paneer is there, buttermilk is there, curd is there. Okay, species are there. So now we will go for activity 2. So what is this activity 2? Choose some of the items you have listed in this table 1.1 and try to find out what ingredients are used to prepare this. Okay, suppose you have a rice. So what ingredients are there to prepare a rice? First, you need only rice, raw rice and water. That's it. So for different food items, different ingredients are there. So you have to discuss with your friends and elders at the home, and that you have to list in table 1.2. So this is your table 1.2. Suppose roti or chapati is there. So what are the ingredients? Ingredients are atta, water. Okay, suppose you have eaten dal. So in that pulses are there, water is there, salt is there, oil is there, ghee is there, spices are there. So suppose pizza you have written here. So what are the ingredients? Suppose chocolate. So what are the ingredients? Suppose you have eaten dairy milk. So on the back side of the wrapper, you can see what ingredients are used to make that dairy milk, milk powder, edible oil, okay, wheat flour, whatever it is, sugar. So it will be written in the backside of the wrapper. Okay, so you have to make this type of list. That is your second activity number 2. Okay, so now we will go for next page. Now what do we find? Do we find some ingredients common for different food items? Discuss. You have to discuss by your own with your friends or family members at home. Okay, so different. Do you find any difference between all other means other different type of food, or all ingredients are same? Okay, so that you have to discuss. So where do these ingredients come from? Now food is made up of different ingredients. From where these ingredients are coming, that we have to see. So our second topic is food materials and sources. Before reading this topic, I would like to tell you something about food, what we are using, what we are eating in India. So say this is India map. Now there are different types of sources are there. Okay, so suppose this is a coastal area. Okay, so here what people used, generally what people used, or what is available in abundant quantity, rice is available in abundant quantity in this part of India. Okay, so here rice is available. If you go further more up, here in center part of the India, you will find wheat and other bajra, jowar, other type of grains. Okay, here in the hilly area you will find most of fruits. Okay, fruits are very common for cultivation. And if you go this side, see here common dhokla is there. So if you go go this side, here Rajasthan, Gujarat, like that, so there you will find pulses. Okay, different types of pulses, corns, okay, maize, that will be there, dates, those items will be there in this western part of the India. So how these ingredients and foods are available in different locations of India? See, I told you at starting only, consumptions of food varies from place to place. So it will be needed, say first of all, say point number 1, it depends on the availability. I told you in this part, in this part you will find rice as the main ingredient of food. Okay, in the southern part of the India. So here the rice, okay, because there is a coastal region and that is very good, means the atmosphere is good for that cultivation. Okay, see, if you have heard the speech from Swami Vivekanand, one person was asked, okay, when Swami Vivekanand gave a very famous speech. In that speech, a person have asked that why different kind of, means why different people eat different food. Some eat fishes, some eats rice, some eats wheat, some eats more sugar, okay, like that. So wonderful answer was given by Swami Vivekanand. Swami Vivekanand told that it depends from location to location, not from the, not means by the people. Okay, differ from location to location. If you are staying in coastal part, okay, then there is, then at that locations cultivations of wheat and vegetables are very difficult and environment is not suitable for the cultivation of say wheat or other grains and vegetables, so that there on that locations people used to eat fishes. Okay, so that is they are using fish very much because plants are not there. Suppose where plants are there, means in this part, okay, if you go this northern eastern part in the bed of Ganga, you will find all the vegetables. Okay, people used to have vegetables more and more, because that's why they have chosen that Ganga is our mother river. Okay, because they are taking water from it, uh, and they are cultivating in the land, so they are taking that this land is our mother. Okay, so they are taking telling that the land is our mother, the what I river Ganga, they are taking water, so that river Ganga is also our mother. And they are doing this cultivation process with the help of cattles, okay, cow, buffaloes, okay. So they are taking help of them also, generally cow. So that's why they have told that cow is our mother. See, you are dependent on, suppose you are dependent on your mother, okay, because from the starting, from at it, from the, since you born, you are taking food from your mother, you are taking help in walking, you are taking help in speaking, in every situations you are taking help from your mother. Same way, if you are taking help from your land, if you are taking help from the river, if you are taking help from your say cow, any cattle, then you are telling it as a mother. Like that, it is said that this land is my mother, the river is my mother, cow is our mother, like that. So that was very wonderful speech of Swami Vivekanand. You should see on the internet, it is easily available. Okay, so it means it doesn't depend on the people, that why they are eating non-veg, why these people eat only veg. Okay, it depends on the environment and cultivation. Okay, if you ask that I want fruit here, that suppose apple fruit, that will not be available in the southern part, it will available in this part, Jammu Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, like that. So different parts and different food, different cultivation processes. Okay, so this is about the source. So what I was telling you, it depends on the availability. So rice is available here, say, southern part of India. Wheat and corn and other grains are available in the center part. Here all vegetables are there in the bed of a river, means river Ganga. Okay, here in Jammu Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, usually fruits are taken as the main course. Main course in the sense main thing for cultivation. Here if you go the western part, you will see the pulses, dates are there. Okay, so different parts, different living conditions, different temperatures also. Temperature also is a very crucial thing. Okay, so different temperatures, different types of cultivations. So that is sea area, different sea area, different cultivations, coconuts and everything you will find here. Okay, not this side. This is a hilly area. So in hilly area, different cultivations. In coastal area, different cultivations of food. Okay, center part, different thing. So that depends on place to place. That's about the source. Now again we will go to our chapter. So say I'll read. Okay, so different ingredients, where they are coming from. Just now I have told you where generally cultivation of different type of foods happens in India. Now I'll read out and then we will see. So it may be easy for us to guess the source of some of the ingredients that we listed, okay, in table. Fruits and vegetables, for instance, where do they come from? Of course, from plants. What are the source of rice or wheat? Okay, they are also coming from plants. You may have seen paddy or wheat fields with rows and rows of plants, which gives us these grains. Figure 1.3 is showing that. See, this is figure 1.3. Like these farms are there for rice and wheat. Okay, so these are paddy. This is called paddy. So this type of cultivation is taking place now. So and then there are food items like milks, egg and meat. Okay, so figure 1.2b, which comes from animal. So this is the animal, figure 1.2b. So here you can take those eggs and meat also. You can eat this hen also, you can eat these eggs also. Okay, so plants, there are mainly two sources, plants and animals for food. Okay, so activity 3 is we will go for activity 3. Okay, so activity 3 is, let us take the food items listed earlier and try to find out where they come from, the ingredients and the source. Some examples are shown in figure 1 table 1.3, and we have to fill out the other things. Okay, so we will see now. This is also next exercise for you, table 1.3. So first is idli. Now what is the ingredient of idli? If you know, you have to write. If you don't know, what you have to do, you have to ask your friends and you have to ask your elders at home. Okay, so this is idli. So idli ingredients is rice. Where rice is coming? Rice is coming from the plant. Okay, same way you have to write for this, from where urad dal come, salt is coming, water is coming, that you have to write. Okay, so water is not coming from the plant and water is not coming from the animal also. Water we are taking from rivers and oceans, like that. I told you there are mainly two sources. Okay, plants, animals, and water is there. Of course it is there. Okay, now if we go moving forward in this table, chicken curry. Now in chicken curry, what are the ingredients? First is chicken, spices, oil and ghee and water. So chicken, of course, it is an animal. Then spices. Now you have to tell me, or you have to think that from where spices come. Okay, oil and ghee. Now, oil and ghee are coming from plants as well as animals. Suppose mustard oil is there, mustard oil. So, if you see mustard oil is there, so mustard seeds are used to take the oils, and mustard leaves are also used. Okay, so depending upon that, it is coming from plants and animals, and water is coming from, of course, ocean and rivers. Now say you have kheer. So ingredients are milk, rice and sugar. Now milk is not coming from the plant, it is coming from the animal. The rice is coming from the plant. Same way, from where sugar is coming, that you have to think and you have to write. For all food items what you have listed in table 1.2, you have to write all of that in this. Suppose you have written pizza, then you have to write pizza means what? Say pizza base is of maida or say wheat. Okay, then what are the ingredients? Tomato is there, corn is there, like that. Everything you have to write. Sources, mainly three sources are there. Plant, mainly two are there, and of course water is also there. So plant, animal, and river or ocean will be there. Okay, you have to write these things in that table. Okay, now we will move forward. So we will see what do we conclude from this activity 3. Plants are the sources of food ingredients like grains, cereals, vegetables, and fruits. Animals provide us with milk, meat products, and eggs. Cows, goats, and buffaloes are some common animals which gives us milk. Now, milk and milk products like butter, cream, cheese, and curd are also used all over the world. Okay, see, I want to tell you there is a specific uh, people, specific group of people nowadays, okay, in US and some part of Europe, that they are calling them as vegan. Now vegan means what? Okay, what do you mean by vegan? Now see, vegan means what? They are not using, they are not eating. First of all, they are vegetarian. That means they are not eating animals. Okay. And second thing, they are not using, which is most important. All vegetarians are not vegan. Okay. Before reading this NCERT book, I was also thinking that I am a vegetarian, pure vegetarian. But there is a difference between vegetarian and vegan. Okay, vegetarian means people who don't eat animals. Okay, and vegan means what? People who don't eat vegetable, who don't eat animals, as well as the animal product also, means like milk and milk products like butter. Okay, from where milk is coming? Animal, of course, cow, buffalo, goat. Okay, so they are not only eating animals, but the product coming from animals, that also they are not using, so they are called themselves as vegan. Okay, so vegetarian, non-vegetarian, there are so many, there are so many categories are there: vegetarian, non-vegetarian, capitarian, vegetarian, only eat eggs. Okay, but mainly three are there: vegetarian, non-vegetarian, and vegan. Okay, so we'll come back here again. Okay, so can you name some other animals which give us milk here? Who are giving milks? Say cow is giving us milk, a buffalo is giving us milk, then goat is giving us milk. What are the other animals those are giving us milk? That you have to think and you have to write, and you write in the comment also. Okay, these all are the questions. Okay, you have to think and you have to write in the comment box the answer. If you don't know the answer, you can ask doubts also. Okay, so we will go for next topic: plant parts and animal products as food. Animal products and plant parts as food. Now plants are one source of food, which are parts of plant. Okay, we eat many leaves, leafy vegetables. We eat fruits of some plants, sometimes roots, sometimes stems, and even flowers. Okay, have you ever eaten pumpkin flowers dipped in rice paste and fried? Even I didn't have. Okay, but try it. Okay, some plants have two or more editable or eatable parts. Okay, so see here, these are the different edible parts of a plant. See, pumpkin flowers, that flowers is here. Fruit will come directly here, suppose apple. Okay, apple or say banana, like that. And this is stem, we are eating stem also. Okay, then say drumstick. Okay, stem. Leaf, we are eating leaves also there. Okay, and bird is also there, the small one. Then node and internode is also there. So this main system is called shoot system, and the portion below the land is called root system. So sometimes we used to eat primary roots also. Okay, primary root and secondary roots also we used to eat. Okay, like beetroot, carrot. Okay, beetroot, carrot, like that. So different parts are there of plants what we can eat. Now flowers, this we have done. Now some plants have two or more eatable parts. Seeds of mustard plants give us oil, and the leaves are used as a vegetables. Now this is another exercise for you. Can you think of the different parts of banana plant that are used as food? Think of more examples where two or more parts of a single plant are used as a food. Now here Paheli wants to know, Paheli means this girl, okay, ek Paheli Leela. Paheli wants to know if any of our food comes from the sources other than plants and animals. Okay, so you have to determine, you have to make that table, and you have to think of that. Okay, now this is like, this is a new table, plant parts as food. Suppose you have taken brinjal curry. So what are the ingredients? Brinjal, chili, oil from groundnut, mustard, soybean, any other plant. So brinjal is taken as a fruit. Okay, plant, that is a fruit, flower, leaf. Okay, so many stems, so many things are there. So you have to identify which part is there from the plant. Okay, then chili is also taken as fruit. Oil is a seed. Okay, so seed is there below the ground level. Okay, so seed is there. Okay, so here in the root system you will see at the bottom seed also will be there. Like that you have to make this table. Okay, which shows the different plant parts as food. Okay, now we will go, see here, caution notice is there. Do not try to taste unknown plants around you to see if they are edible. Some plants could be poisonous. Okay, you are not Bear Grylls. I hope you are seeing Man versus Wild. Okay, in that the person named Bear Grill tries different animals, different plants to eat to survive in the unknown locations. Okay, but you should not do like that, because if you know which plants, which you can, if you know what you can eat and what you cannot eat, then it is okay. Otherwise don't play with it, because some plants could be poisonous also. Okay, now activity 4. From all the food items you have listed in table, choose items whose ingredients are obtained from plants. Which part of a plant? Identify these and list the food items and plant parts as shown in table 1.4. That table I told you that you have to make. Now this is a very good activity. Okay, you can do at your home also. Take some dried seeds of moong or chana. This is of moong seed. Put a small quantity of seeds in a container filled with water. Leave this aside for a day. Then next day drain the water completely and leave the seeds in the vessel. Wrap them with the piece of wet cloth and set aside. The following day, do you observe any changes in the seeds? See here, you can do this exercise at your home. This is chana seed. After 1 and 2 days, it will look like this, and it is called sprout. Okay, so here where we were here. Okay, so a small white structure may have grown out of this seed. If so, seeds have sprouted like this. If not, wash the seeds in water, drain the water and leave them aside for another day. Okay, then covered with a wet cloth. The next day, see if the seeds have sprouted. After washing the sprouted seeds, you can eat them. They can also be boiled, add some spices and get a tasty snack to eat. Now, do you know this is one activity you can do at your home? Okay. Do you know where honey comes from or how it is produced? Have you seen a beehive where so many bees keep buzzing about? Bees collect nectar, which is sweet juice, okay, from flowers. So bees collect nectar, sweet juice from flowers, convert it into honey and store it in their hive. Okay, this is beehive. Okay, see here. Flowers and their nectar may be available only for a part of the year, say for a 4 month. So bees store this nectar for their use all through the year. When we find such a beehive, we collect the food stored by the bees as honey. Okay, this is for information. Now, what do animals eat? Okay, so do you have cattle or a pet that you take care of, a dog or a cat or a buffalo or a goat? Okay, so you will then surely be aware of the food the animals eat. What about other animals? Have you ever observed that what a squirrel, pigeon, lizard, or a small insect may be eating as their food? So next activity is several animals are listed in this table. For some of them, the type of food this type of food uh, they eat is also given. Others you have to write. Suppose buffalo. So buffalo is eating grass, oil cake, hay, grains. Cat eat small animals, insects, birds, and milk. Rat. Okay, the best one. So like that, rat is also there. So lion, tiger, spider, house lizard is also there, and garden lizard is also there. Cow, human beings, yeah, we are also janwar, animal, butterfly, crow, and others. So now we will go for activity 7. Now before going for activity 7, we have to learn these terminologies: herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. So if we just read, you will get to know what are they. Okay, so have a look again at table 1.5, this table, and group the animals entered here as follows. Place animals which eat only plants or plants product in group 1. There are three groups: herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. So these called herbivores. Okay, so what did you understand? The animals which used only plant and its product as their food are called herbivores. So this is cow is a herbivores. Cow don't eat other animals or animal product also. Okay, so cow is herbivores. There are some animals which eat other animals. Place these in group 2. These animals are called carnivores. Here comes carnivores, lion. Okay, so the one who is eating other animals, they are called as carnivores. And do you find some animals which eat both plants as well as animals? They are called as omnivores. So suppose a dog will take milk also from you, and it will take a cat also from you, it will take a chicken also from you, everything. Okay, so omnivores. Enter so these, like these, you have to make a table. Okay, see, for your understanding, I will show you some photos. Now you decide which is this one. Kangaroo is which one? Kangaroo is herbivores. Okay, Say bear. Bear is a herbivores. Panda. Panda are herbivores. Hippo. Hippo is a herbivores. Zebra are also herbivores. So these are some herbivores and carnivores. You have to identify which are they. Okay, chimpanzees are there, giraffe is there, okay, elephant is there. Now here comes carnivores, means those who are eating animals, animals only, not plants. Okay, शेर कभी घास नहीं खाता. So they are not eating plants and its products or its parts. They are eating only animals. Now if you are thinking that you are also pure non-vegetarian, I have one more photo for you. See, they are also having wife. Just for joke. Okay, so these are the carnivores. See, these are the carnivores animals. Now this one, okay, fox. Fox is omnivores. Monkeys, omnivores. Okay, this is just for your joke, just for a joke. Okay, so that is there. Okay, now you tell me, who are you? Herbivores, carnivores, or omnivores? So again, Paheli wants to know, ek Paheli Leela wants to know where you would place human beings. So human beings, I already asked you. Okay, we know that there are many amongst us who do not get sufficient food. We need to find ways by which more food can be produced in the country. That will not be enough. We will need to find ways to ensure that this food is made easily available to each one of us. Okay, so this is all about foods. One thing I got to remember that about Jaggi Vasudev, one saint is there in South India, Jaggi Vasudev. I heard his speech. He was very intelligently describing herbivores and carnivores. If you see the teeth and the jaws and teeth are different for different type of people and different type of animals. Okay, suppose if you take carnivores, they are having different teeth. If you are herbivores, they are having different teeth. So mainly there are, first there were only two, herbivores and carnivores. Okay, but due to some animals and of course human being, the third category is there, omnivores. Okay, but you decide where you come from. Your physique, your body is suitable or is made for what. Okay, your teeth are like carnivores or herbivores, that you decide and then you take the food. Okay, so this is all about our first chapter. Now what is the summary? There is a lot of variation in the food eaten in the different regions of India. I told you about south, center, north India, western India. The main source of our food are plants and animals. Animals which eat only plants are called herbivores. Animals which eat only animals are called carnivores. Animals which eat both plants as well as other animals are called omnivores. This is the summary and takeaway from this chapter. So you do all the activities which is listed in this chapter. You do that one. After that you solve these exercises also. Very simple one. Okay, suggested projects and activities are also there, so that you have to do. And most important things to think about: does everyone around you get enough food to eat? If not, why? Think about it. If you are not getting answer, you can ask me also, you can ask your friends, you can ask your elders at home. What are the ways we can think of to avoid wastage of food? That is the second question to think of. Okay, this is all about our first chapter. We will meet soon in second chapter. Okay, happy learning. Tata.